In a format that has no current meta, it leaves room for everything else. What's everything else? Well, you tell me. What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're heading to locals, and as you know, the format is a little bit weird right now. There's no current meta and rogue decks are just running free. So with that being said, I let y'all choose what deck I was gonna play this week at locals. So today, the deck that we're taking with us to locals is none other than Spright Twins. Spright Twins is actually made up of two archetypes, one being Live Twin and the other being Sprites. Both archetypes are actually made up of level 2s, which help the synergy amongst each other. Since both engines are very small, this also leaves us a lot of room for non-engine and staples. With that being said, here's the list that we're gonna use for today's locals. Now that we have the deck built, let's go ahead and pack everything up and head out to locals. Alright, so round one we went against the homie Sebastian. We know that he's playing on Chimera, Branded, because that's what he played last time, and I know he's in love with that deck. So anyway, he wins the dice roll, we lose, he chooses to go first. Fortunately for us, he said 2 because he bricked and passes. Back to our turn, we normal summon Kill, use the effect, he ashes. What? Okay. But we have Spright Blue, first summon Spright Blue, effect. He says it's good. Cool. We add the red. On res, he draws. I have tactics in hand, so after the first ash, I should have looked at his hand. Because at this point, I could have OTK'd him, but that's not what happens. So at this point, I'm upset with myself because I could have taken that draw out of his hand because we had tactics also. We managed to bring out red and carrot with the blue and Kill on field. We're ready for a gigantic play. We have a spell trap negate and a monster negate. On summon of carrot, he super polys and goes into Garura. So we couldn't really beat over it. So at this point, we just set up our board and try to pass. We lose game 1. Game 2, we cited anti-spell. We see the anti-spell. Game 3, he goes first and he manages to bring out the King Tiger, which is a big blowout for Spright Twins because all of our monsters are small monsters. So with that being said, we lost game 1 or round 1. Starting off rough, but it is what it is. So let's go ahead and get in there. Game 2 or round 2. Let's see who we go against. Round 2, Mathmic is our matchup. We did not start off well. He goes full combo, more or less. He brings out with the Link 4, Foolishes, so he has a spell trap negate, and he has an imperm set. We normal summon, use the effect, he imperms. Cool. We activate Sunny Snitch because we have Spright Starter in hand to bait out the spell trap negate. At this time, he has not Foolish yet off the Link 4. So we activate Starter, he has Ash in hand. Oh my god. So we go into Gigantic. On summon of Gigantic, he Foolishes, sends his monster, and his monster when it's sent to grave, targets a monster on field, and negates its effects. So at this point, I can't do anything. Game 2, I normal summon Kill effect, he imperms. Cool, set imperm, set anti-spell, pass. At that point, I flipped anti-spell, he couldn't really do much, I had the imperm. Imperm did slow him down, but he was able to continue. He couldn't kill us. However, we could not bounce back, because all we needed was a normal summon or something. We drew into a triple tactics talent. Next turn, he was able to OTK us, and that is it, 2-0. So far, Spright Twins is feeling pretty weak without the runic package. It definitely needs the extra kick, but we are running a lot of hand traps. So at least see if we can scrape up 1 win. Next episode, I'm definitely playing something different. So wish us luck, we'll see how it goes, and we'll see y'all in a little bit. Alright, so our next round was actually somewhat of a mirror match. The only difference was that he actually had the runic engine compared to me just having hand traps. Game 1 was our first dice roll win. We set up board basically and just passed. He set 2 and then tried to activate one of the sets. Didn't know it was actually runic flashing fire, I believe. Let him know. I think our opponent was actually still learning, which was completely fine. We let him know, hey, once you set quick play spells, you can't activate them until the following turn. He was like, alright, cool. He used the effect to pop one of our, I believe, carrot which went through, which is completely fine. We used Kill effect, bring out Leela, pop his one of his set spells. It ended up being evenly matched, which is crazy. So for next turn, we went to Sunny, Trouble Sunny, basically just attack for game. Game 2, I had Ash, Effect Failure, Troll, Smashers, and Pixies. He used a Runic spell, summoned out the Fusion, add, I Effect Failure. He uses Runic Tip to search, I chain Ash. He summons out Spright blue effect to add, on res, I draw. So we basically had everything that we needed. So we pass his turn, normal summon Pixies, special summon blue effect. He ashes. Then we go into battle phase, attacking to Gigantic with blue, use Pixies effect. He top decks a Sunny Snitch effect, add normal summons Kill, on summon. We're gonna use Smashers, get rid of Kill because he already has Grave filled with both twins. He went ahead and attacked. Cool. I top deck my Searcher, activate Snitch effect, add blue, or Leela effect, so on and so forth, and then we attack per game. So we ended up doing a 2-0. I guess so far we'll count it as a win. There might be 2 more rounds, so we'll see. I know for sure we're not topping. We're already X2 so early, so it is what it is, but we'll keep you updated. Yes. Alright, so I think that was the last round. We did okay. We basically hand trapped the crap out of Punk Therion, but we basically Effect Veiler, Ash, and rolled. Same combo as last game. And then from there we were good to go. We passed turn, we went combo, we attacked for game. Set up a board that you couldn't break. Game 2, he basically kept using the roller baller, kept fusion summoning, and then taking away my stuff and then giving it back to me in the grave. That was no fun. So we scooped to game 2, and then game 3 we went ahead, cited an anti-spell. Didn't see it, but we set up a board, had Pixies in hand. He dark ruled no more. I had the Spright starter. I activated Spright starter on resolution, brought out red, so that way we at least have a monster negate, and we had the live twin Sunny Snitch on field, so we're still gaining, and he's still losing life points. We end up getting it, so we won 2-1, and I think that was the last round. I think I think this is the last round. So it wasn't what we expected, but it also isn't the worst. It could be worse. We could have gone X4, which we didn't. So anyway, I appreciate y'all guys. I'll see y'all back at the house. Enjoy this B-roll.